tal, amigas y amigos de Trail Running Review? Estamos aquí en Zegama con uno de los claros favoritos por nosotros y también por vosotros que lo estáis votando en la porra, que recordad que tenéis el link acá abajo para votar las favoritas y los favoritos a esta Zegama. Jonathan Albon, campeón del mundo y creo que uno de los corredores, yo creo que con más números para ganar en esta carrera, sobre todo si sale con lluvia, con barro, con frío. Ya sabéis que Jonathan se mueve muy bien en este tipo de terrenos. Jonathan, how are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Excited to be in Zegama?
Yeah, it's quite an atmosphere here. It's like a pretty special town, and yeah, it's a pretty special race, so I'm looking forward to it.
Bueno, Jonathan, que está muy emocionado de estar aquí. No es su primera vez, ha corrido más veces, así que le vamos a preguntar. So it's not your first time here, but I'm guessing, I think it's gonna be the first one with like the Zegama Muddy edition. The first one you ran, I think it was pretty hot actually.
Yeah, it was definitely hot, dry, and apparently fast, and I really don't think I did myself justice, so I'm hoping to go faster this time, but maybe the conditions are going to dictate otherwise.
Because Jonathan, you're coming from obstacle course, Spartans and stuff like that. I saw you in, I think it was in Portugal when you won the World Championship. It was a kind of tricky course and stuff. You're always better with, you know, bad conditions, mud, difficult downhills. Is it okay for you if the terrain is really muddy in this kind of race?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm better, but maybe everyone else is slightly worse. Maybe the obstacle racing background makes me a little bit more gun-ho and less susceptible to changes because I just have to deal with it on the fly like I have done for those races. So I definitely think it plays to my advantage when it's poor conditions. As to this weekend, I'm not really sure because we've had a lot of snow back home, so the amount of time I've spent on trails, especially wet, muddy trails, has been limited. So I'm really excited to see how I fare on such a technical and wet, muddy course.
Bueno, Jonathan, que nos dice que él tiene mucha experiencia en carreras de obstáculos, de hecho ha sido campeón del mundo en Spartan durante años, entonces le va muy bien, o él nos dice humildemente, en seco quizá no voy tan bien, en mojado, cuando los terrenos son cambiantes, la climatología cambia, es donde mejor me sé adaptar, y este tipo de carreras que va a salir con barro, aunque ahora nos está dando una tregua, creo que es donde más se va a defender. So Jonathan, you were saying, a lot of skiing this winter, not a lot of running. Like, do you think it's difficult to come from a lot of skiing, not impact, and then performance? Can you perform well in this kind of races? It's a marathon, but not that many kilometers on your legs, right?
Yeah, I definitely think you can perform well, but I'd always prefer to have had a race before one of the big ones, and this is definitely one of the big ones, and I'm definitely coming into it without a preparation race. So there's certainly things I would have changed about my training, but I also really feel that taking the time off from the running in the winter, skiing, getting a good base in, having less impact is just a lot healthier for the body. So that's going to make it possible to compete for many years in the future, which is also very important to me. So I think I could have prepared a little bit better, but then also it's so fun to go skiing, so I wouldn't change anything.
And I'm guessing you are thinking about, you know, another goals during this year. What big goals you have for this year, 2023?
Yeah, it is a long season as ever. So obviously Zegama here will be the first race, and then I'll be off to the Trail World Championships, and then I'm going to do a little run to get a stone ready for CCC.
Okay.
So I need to get my qualification done for that in Lavaredo. I'll just do the 20k, I think. And then possibly Marathon Mont Blanc, depending on how well I fare after Trail World Championships. If I'm feeling overly fatigued or injured, then I'll skip it. But I hope to do it because that will make a full Golden Trail Series set of events if I do Sierra Denal as well, which is also another race I haven't done before but really want to do.
Jonathan, que nos dice que básicamente ha esquiado muchas horas, que lleva pocos kilómetros en las piernas por dos motivos: una, condiciones en casa, y dos, porque le gusta mucho hacer base con el esquí, poco impacto, un poco mirando para su futuro, su salud, poder competir durante más años. Y también en cuanto a calendario, pensad que después de Zegama tiene muchas carreras, entre ellas CCC, tiene que conseguir el pase para CCC, Lavaredo, Maratón de Mont Blanc si lleva tiempo, el Mundial, que es también en un par de meses, y que además, pues obviamente, todo este calendario tiene que priorizar también mantener esas zonas con menos impacto. So Jonathan, last question. We are like trail running geeks about, you know, trail running gear and stuff like that.
Yep.
What shoes are you gonna wear tomorrow on Sunday?
Tomorrow I'm going to wear the exact same pair as Sunday. At least I think I am, as what I wore in Stranda last year.
Okay.
So it's the Sky, the North Face Vective Sky, Summit Sky, but with a slightly bigger lug, so a 5mm lug underneath, which is something we've been playing with and working on. So I think that's going to be a good shoe for this course, but I am thinking that the majority of shoes wouldn't work here. With the wet conditions and these really polished stones, it's really, really hard to get any grip on this on these surfaces up there. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But that's the shoe that I won Strand in, and I won Marathon Mont Blanc in the base version of the shoe, which is on sale now. So pretty sure it's not going to be the shoe that lets me down on Sunday, if anything.
Yeah, a lot of people usually they ask us, right, about, hey man, I'm stepping on, you know, really like in roots, some stones when they are wet, and they were like, every kind of material, I slip when I step on this kind of materials or this kind of roots or stones and stuff, and sometimes it's like, yeah, like no miracles here. Sometimes it's impossible to get a grip on this kind of situation, right?
Yeah, it's true. The important thing is to understand that you might slip and then preempt the slip so you control it. So if you actually almost try to slide a little bit and then you're ready for the slide, then you'll be able to then take the next step and move forward in control, because really running downhill especially is falling with good control. So as long as you can take the next step and get a little bit of extra grip on that one, or then take another one even if you slip on that one, and continue moving down with control, that's the important thing.
Bueno, Jonathan, últimas preguntas. Zapatillas que va a usar, las de North Face, las Vective Sky que lleva ahora en los pies, pero una versión con algo más de taco. Nos ha dicho que es una versión que están trabajando con ellas, obviamente para estas condiciones, y nos ha dado un consejo muy bueno, creo. Nos dice que aquí, en zonas de raíces o de piedras que están muy limadas por el paso de la gente así, ningún material os va a coger, a dar grip en este tipo de condiciones. Entonces, nos dice él que lo mejor para, sobre todo en bajadas, es prepararse y saber que si pisas en un material concreto, vas a resbalar, preparas tu cuerpo para poder resbalar y seguir bajando hacia abajo, que además nos ha definido la bajada como ir manteniéndote de pie cuando estás cayendo mientras vas bajando. Así que Jonathan Albon, sin duda, uno de los más habilidosos en este tipo de terrenos y en las bajadas en concreto. Jonathan, best of luck on Sunday. Thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to hear you like teaching us about all these things about downhill and stuff like that.
Thank you very much. No, I'm looking forward to it, and let's hope it goes well.
Okay, well, uno de los favoritos, Jonathan Albon, lo veremos el domingo, seguro que da espectáculo, y si queréis votar por él, aquí en la porra, en la descripción. Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias.